Oh, yep. I think I have that right. Okay, cool. So, music is going. Let me go ahead and pull up stream so I can send out the Discord ping. Apologies for being late. I was trying to study gear um in a video game and making a Google Doc on it because it's so complicated, and I was so into it I didn't realize the time. That is my excuse for today. Okay. So let me pull my own stream and send out that ping for the Discord real quick. I hope everybody's week is going well. Announcements. Alright, send that out. I'm just gonna assume you guys can hear the music because I cannot. Yeah, it should be able to. Okay. Alrighty. That should be good. I'm gonna go and close Discord because you don't need that open. Alright. I think I'm ready to go. I hope everybody's doing well. But no, yeah, I was just working on like a gear guide for myself, pretty much. Not in a game I play on stream too much, just that like Azerlane game. So the gear is like surprisingly complex. Like for example, I was doing planes, and so planes, you know, each one has different, specifically fighters, so they can intercept enemy planes. And so you have to think about what guns they're intercepting with, how often their cooldown is, if they have any extra armaments like bombs, torpedoes. Are they a rocket fighter? Then they can't actually intercept enemy planes, making them more like better overall around ships. Yeah. So just a lot of bombs have splash damage. So they you know, yeah. You can summon sharks with electric guitar in the Majima Fire game. That game's gonna be fun, I think. The combat looks like it'll be a lot more fun than like even like Zero or something. Like it's gonna be a lot more in depth, which is interesting to see. Anyway, so that's what I was doing before stream and why I'm late. Alright, let me go ahead and get Dead Space opened up a minute. Alright, and then we'll see if it'll pick it up here in a minute. It should pick up the game. Game capture, Dead Space, yeah, it should be capturing Dead Space. Got released, okay, there it is. Got release date moved to the 21st of February. Is that earlier or later than it was? Probably later. Either way, it doesn't matter too much. I'll play it just whenever it comes out, probably. Alright, where were we? Right, we're back in the medical area. I think we need something to fix the fact that the plague is overtaking the ventilation system. So we need to get some chemicals to mix up a poison specifically for the plague. And for the flesh that's growing on the walls. Okay. Oh, yeah. That could be part of the reason why they changed it. They didn't want to overlap, because Sega also owns Monster Hunter Wilds, right? So it wouldn't make sense for them to release games on the same day, like 2 major games on the same day, because they don't want the overlap. And I guess if it's a little earlier, then it just works out. Okay. All right. No? Dang, I thought they did. My bad. Either way, it's not like Monster Hunter's Capcom. Okay. Oh, hey. Starting off strong. But it's not like release dates haven't been moved before for other games, like releases, like so as to not coincide. Anything that has like a large, like any sort of like MMO or any game that needs like a large amount of people playing at one time usually will do that, where they don't want to like overlap fan bases trying to play whatever the new hot game is at the same time. So they have to worry about that a little bit more than like a single player game. Oh, hello. We're back here. Oh, I guess if you didn't, weren't able to open this before, now you're able to open it. I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't have any nodes to spend on the bench. That's gonna be an issue later. What's the music building up to? Is that guy gonna pop off the wall there? Oh, yeah. Well, sucks to suck. Okay, so I have the shotgun, and then I have this thing. Okay. That's locked. Gotcha, we have to go up. But yeah, no, the Yakuza game probably will be a lot of fun. I haven't been looking at any new trailers. Since I already know I'm gonna play it, I haven't been looking at trailers to avoid spoilers. So. So, I'm guessing we have to... Oh, hello. I accidentally got the baby, but that's fine, I guess. Woo! See if I can grab that real quick. There we go. Hello? Can I... There we go. Infidels, huh? Oh, that's right. Those Guardians are bullet sponges on hard mode? Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, it seems like if you try and aim for the main body, it's not going to work too well. Your best bet is just to, try and obviously cut off the tentacles or whatever.
You're close to the chemistry station. Once you get the chemicals, you're also going to need a DNA sample of the alien tissue.
Oh, great.
I'll search the records for one.
Yeah. That's suspicious. Wonder if I should try out my new shotgun some. I guess if I'm like going around a corner or something, it'd probably be better than against an enemy that's trying to get up and close into my face than trying to time a laser blast correctly. Oop, audio log.
Personal log, Dr. Charles Mercer. I now have a live subject for my study. I'm eager to validate my tissue regeneration theory. Initial restraint was problematic, but now the patient's resting comfortably. He trusts me, Dr. Kai. He puts his life in my hands. He knows his part in all of this. Understands what I'm doing. The forehead has been swapped.
I love the screaming in the background.
I'm now attempting to
Uh-oh.
create a passage to insert the...
Try not to think about the fact that he's drilling into somebody's skull right now, by the way. Well, hopefully his records of DNA tissue samples are still on file. So something good can come out of the experiments. That's... Oh my gosh, they're definitely gonna pop out of that glass container. I don't like it. I finished Spec Ops: The Line the other day, off stream. Another game that I think came out around the same time as this game did. If you don't know, Spec Ops: The Line is like a third-person like cover shooter, like very much following that 7th gen like tans and oranges, desert theming, modern military theming, but with a twist. The twist being, it makes you do bad things, and then it berates you for it, which is not super effective as a piece of media in my opinion, but it's still interesting. It does some interesting things, and like especially in the time it came out, you know, where those games were a lot more common.
Antigen compound completed. Please remove the capsule.
What are you doing? Your fight for survival is admirable but pointless. And yet you keep on going. It almost makes me think that we had hope as a species. Am I the only one who sees that we have died out a long time ago? We just haven't accepted it yet. Stop running. Stop your struggle.
Whatever, dude.
Your future, the future of our race ends here. Allow me to introduce you to humanity's child, the children that will replace us. Our greatest creation.
Why hasn't he been assimilated yet? Yeah, there it is. Why hasn't some horrible monstrosity killed him yet? Ah, I see. Yeah, I see why you said that the shotgun thing is good. It's regenerating.
You can't kill it, Isaac. It's just gonna keep regenerating. Get out of there! Run!
I can knock it down with a shotgun if it gets too close.
Cannon, where the hell have you been?
It's not still chasing me, okay. For now, anyway. I'm sure it'll show up again.
Your organic matter is growing everywhere. The eyes are stinging. Must be seeing things.
Ah, Captain guy's not doing so well. Looks like I missed something in here earlier. But yeah, at the very least, I can knock it down with a shotgun. So it was a good thing I bought that. Sounds like it's getting closer. Oh, hello. It's stalking me. Love that. I should remember I can also slow it down to stasis if need be.
Now you need to find a DNA sample of the growth. According to lab records, there's an inert sample stored in the ICU. Dr. Mercer was apparently doing intensive research on him. I've been trying to contact Hammond, but all I'm getting is static. Isaac, you've got to hurry.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's Mr. X or whatever. It's a unkillable monster that will slowly chase you down.
Your persistence surprises me. Holding on to your final breath, you claw your way along. You hold on to what was once your world, but now it belongs to the children. Be glad of the knowledge that your death will bring their birth. Listen. Can you hear it? It's coming. Say your prayers.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Where to? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ironically, I think it's better just to leave it without any limbs, except for
Someone keeps
one.
shutting down the door protocol. I bypass the lock. Go!
The only thing is I'm not sure which way I need to go. Oh, out that door. The one that's standing in front of right. Oh, hello. Running out of stasis for once. Where is it? Oh, it's up in the ceiling. Great. Ah, shoot. What'd I get hit by? Another enemy. I can't do anything until an animation plays out. That's an interesting little thing there. One of the only people we've seen recently, and it's somebody I can't shoot because they're still technically alive. Should I use a healing pack? I don't have anything larger or anything smaller than a large. I should hold off until I take at least one more pip of damage, probably, which will probably happen at some point here. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes it sense it has some sort of ranged attack in case you're too far away from his tentacles. And then from here... Yeah, I do think that the shotgun has been pretty useful. For sure. Both for knocking down the big guy and just in general. Take all that junk.
Person log, Dr. Chalice Mercer. The specimen continues to respond well to my experiments. Its cellular fortitude, not to mention elasticity, is remarkable. Dr. Kine, I'm sure, would disapprove. But I do not anticipate that issue as the good doctor is busying himself with the marker. As if that matters now. He has also succumbed to the same dementia that afflicted the colony. Only yesterday he told me he had spoken to his wife. But Amelia Kine has been dead for some years. My subject grows restless. Patience. Your time is soon. Very soon.
Adding sample 9797 to chemical compound. Final mixing required.
That's it, Isaac. Now you just need to...
This has gone far enough. Accept your part in the God's plan. Embrace your own extinction.
I see you're still alive.
Life support system failure on medical deck.
Oh.
Please evacuate immediately.
Isaac, he's decompressed the entire deck, and I'm being locked out of those systems. All the air is
I noticed
vented
an
in
oxygen
space.
canister
You should be
thing.
able to bring it back online from the security station, but you don't have much time.
Nice. Look at that. Blast them all out in one go. Super useful against those enemies for sure. Running out of ammo for it though. Oh shoot. Interesting. Knocking down the pregnant with a shotgun doesn't make them burst. Oh, hello dude. Get moving, get moving, get moving. Yes, please reactivate life support.
You've got everything you need to make the poison. Now get back to the chemistry lab.
What are you going to do? Do it fast. Can hardly breathe.
You're cutting out, Hammond. I'm gonna try to switch over. Shit. I lost a signal.
Nope, I'm doing okay on
scanning
ammo.
for his
Okay.
location. You have to get that compound mixed.
But yeah, I'm glad the shotgun doesn't instantly cause the pregnant burst open. That'd make it slightly less useful. Yeah, this section would have been a lot harder without the shotgun. I'm glad you suggested it, Christian. Ah, fudge.
The atmosphere. A survivor's report says a massive creature entered the hydroponics deck from outside the ship.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's when the air quality began degrading. The survivor called it the Leviathan.
Oh. Oh, I love that. That doesn't summon up the idea of, like, large horrors. Oh. I just heard a fleshy popping, and I'm like, So I just gotta go through the door in front of me. Okay.
Processing request. Please stand by. Final mixing complete. Please remove the capsule.
Oh, that door is locked now.
Let's hope that poison works. Head back to the tram station and get up to hydroponics as fast as you can. Still no response from Hammond, so be careful. There's no telling how contaminated that deck is.
I'm beginning to truly admire your spirit. Misplaced as it
Almost
may
missed
be.
that power node.
I think you should see the whole plan. You should not spurn the hive mind's offerings. You deserve to witness that at least.
No, he's letting us see further into the beast, huh? He has a bit of a weird relationship with us, huh? We're definitely working against his plans, but he seems to admire our human spirit. It's interesting. For somebody who hates humanity, he certainly is a fan of humanity's perseverance, I suppose. Alright, go and save. Ooh, I'm sure we're about to go into another hairy section here, so let me get a drink of water. Alright, so we have to go into the next room, head out the door to the left, and then run down the hallway till we get to the tram. I'm sure there's nothing in this room that's going to be bad.
Perhaps now you will understand. The work I have done will continue. I, Dr. Johnson, shall serve as the catalyst to the salvation of our species. These specimens will return to Earth. I will spread their divine glory across the entire planet. I will leave you with my creation. Embrace the inevitable.
Oh, shoot. No, no, wrong thing. Okay, that's all the babies down. Chases him again. For the door. The power node. Did that work? No, it didn't. Okay. I see what I have to do, though. Open, 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 open. Get the thing. Did I get it? I think I did.
Freezing cycle successful.
Nice, nice.
Transporting patient.
Now, before something else...
Let's just hope that's the last we see of that thing.
I'm sure it won't be, but
I've managed to
one can
override
hope.
Mercer's lockdown. There's a secondary tram station nearby, and you can take it to hydroponics. Let's just hope there's enough time.
Okay, so from here, there'd be a door out this way. Got it. That was a cool little scene, where you have to freeze it. Cool little puzzle for that. Yeah. And it makes sense as a way... Yeah, it makes sense as a way to stop it temporarily, at least. I'm sure he'll, like, pull it out of the cryo or send it back at us again at some point during the game, but... For now, I think that's the last we'll see of that for a little while, at least. Hopefully the game gives me a spot to restock here. Restock here soon. Probably on the other side of the tram station there'll be a safe spot. I could do with a medium med pack or something. If I take a little bit more damage, it would be worth using a large med pack. So that'll probably happen at some point. Chapter 5 done. Lethal Devotion. That wasn't too bad. Chapter 6, Environmental Hazard. I think somebody said that there were like 12 or so chapters, so this should be about the halfway mark. A little less, maybe.
Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross reporting. I'm pleased to say that we're working close to maximum capacity at the present time. All flora is healthy and thriving, and food yield has created a surplus. I was going to pass the surplus on to the colony, but the captain has given a no-fly order. I want to note my opposition to that order. Everyone knows they're in trouble down there, and I don't see what denying them our surplus will achieve.
Interesting, interesting. I wonder if he did that order because he didn't want more people going down there and possibly getting infected, or if there was another reason for it. Alright, looks like there's a side room here. That probably has something in it. Trying to see if I can bait the spawn here a little bit. But I guess that's what the shotgun is for, right? Nice. Medium medkit, that's exactly what I need right now. There we go. Alright, let's check the men's section then. There might be no enemy here. Or not. A little bit of waste of ammo there, but... Elizabeth Cross has a bigger role in the remake. Interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how things change between this and the remake, especially if I keep playing the series. I know that 3 is kind of according to some people. Like there's like microtransactions, like you could buy materials and stuff. But I own 1 and 2, so maybe at some point we'll have to play 2, maybe next Halloween or something, or if we get done with this before October, and then there's still enough time. Otherwise, you know, we could just like make this our yearly series. Play through one of these every October. Could be kind of fun. Because there's still 2, 3, and then the remake. So, it would take a few years to get through them all. Okay. Yeah, looks like there's a safe room up ahead, which is what I really need. I think I have 2 power nodes on me right now, so it'd be good to spend those on something important. Then I think I have some extra junk I can sell. Maybe buy another power node. If I have 3 power nodes, I should probably upgrade my suit. Or the rig or whatever, so I can have more health. I don't know. Crystal is kind of generic, so hard for me to say if I know that person or not, but it doesn't sound familiar at the very least.
Cycle initiated.
Tomatoes. Everybody loves tomatoes, right? There's so many good things that come out of tomatoes, like tomato sauce. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing?
Isaac.
Oh, okay, jeez. Good thing you didn't shoot at me, otherwise I would have had to kill you.
Don't take your helmet off. The air's rotten. I gotta look at it. It's huge. You won't
A
believe
little
it.
Leviathan, then?
Shut itself in food storage. Crew that was on this deck. I think they're what's poisoning the air. They've been transformed. I saw one of them. Bloated, swollen. They're like poison factories. We need to take them out where we can still breathe.
Hammond! I thought you were dead. You need to get to cleaner air. You're not going to be able to help Isaac in your condition. Isaac, I'm scanning the area now. He's right. There's something really big in food storage. But I can't get a good scan. Monitor readings are off the scale. Be careful.
Okay. I don't know, Christian, is the remake of this game good? I imagine it's probably pretty good if they stayed accurate to the original. But you know a bit better than I would. So far, I've been having fun with the original.
That's the door to food storage. But
This
I can't
definitely
override the
puts me on
integrity
edge, but
lockdown.
it's a
You
horror
have to
game,
destroy
so...
the pods to bring the air quality up. Then you can go through and use the poison on the Leviathan.
Don't look like I can open those. Probably just somebody's lunchbox or whatever. Yeah, let me go ahead and save, and then we'll do a little bit of housekeeping, probably. Did I pass by? Chapter 6. I think that's about the halfway point. Remake is awesome? Cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you got it for free, you might as well give it a shot, right? If you don't like it, you can just put it down. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. Although I think it was eating us more than it was eating anything else in here. Okay, that we can sell, that we can sell, that we can sell. Plasma cutter, ammo, I'll keep. Iron racks we can sell, ripper blades we can sell. Force energy is for the shotgun, so we'll keep that stuff for now. And then I have 21,000 credits. Let's buy one more power node. Maybe save the rest for now. Go find that bench a minute. Bench should be in the other room. We might have to clear out the area, but...
I suppose I should be glad that Ham's alive, but I still don't trust him. I think he's hiding something about the marker.
Okay. I'm not reading all that. Sorry. I'm not interested in reading all the text logs. I'll listen to the voice logs, but... I don't want to... Oh, interesting. It's spawning, like, smaller guys. Okay, that's that dead. Yeah, good luck with the game jam then. Cool that you're doing that. Alright. Let's just spend the 3, I think, and get the HP upgrade. There we go. Because what is left on the plasma cutter? We could grab the, like, one more power node I could get and finish upgrading the plasma cutter. And we could upgrade the force gun going forward. Be worth it. Let me finish clearing out this room, I guess. Oh, there's a door I can open with a power node here. Okay, let me run back and grab a power node after I clear out the rest of this then. Yeah, shotgun's pretty useful. I like that it knocks enemies down. It's a pretty good combo with your plasma cutter for that. Because it can knock down even big enemies like that regenerator from before. Anything else over here? There's a elevator that goes up. I don't know if we need to go this way yet. I feel like I need to come back this way later. So I think I'll hold off for now for going any farther. Let me go back and grab that power node and we can open the door over here. Yeah. Well, you can definitely stomp on them. Depends on the enemy, though, about how effective it is, obviously. Okay. Guess I could get rid of it. Rather hold on to that, I'll use it up. Yeah, alright, I have enough for a power node, might as well buy it. See what's behind that door. Let me save real quick, and then we'll open up that door, and then we'll continue forward with the plot. Okay, more ammo for the plasma cutter. Anything else good in here? A large med pack and some credits. Honestly, let me reload the save. I think I'm just gonna finish upgrading the plasma cutter instead. We are A-okay on ammo. I will pick that up later probably when I find another power node, but for right now I think I want to just finish upgrading the plasma cutter a minute, since we literally have one more upgrade for the plasma cutter and then we're done with that. So door was it? This door. Okay. Yep. And that's the plasma cutter fully upgraded. And then we can either work on the rig or the force gun from now on, I think. That should get me through most of the rest of the game, I imagine. And I wouldn't want to carry more than, like, 2 weapons until I get maybe some more upgrades, since I have to also carry the ammo for them and everything. I will say, in terms of, like, pure resolution size, the textures are kind of low quality. Like, if you look at, like, Persona 3 Reload or Persona 5 Royal, the quality difference of the actual textures isn't much different. There is a filter that, like, tries to give everything, like, a thick outline for the game. I don't think the lighting is super great in some cases. Like, the lighting does not do the models of, like, some of the characters a justice. Like, there have been a couple of times when I'm, like, looking at somebody straight on, and, like, their face is, like, so flat compared to, like, the portrait in the, like, bottom left. It's like, but I will say, you are not wrong in that the game's, like, texture quality is, like, kind of low compared to modern standards. I think it looks fine. There's some areas where it doesn't look great. It also depends on like what graphical settings you're on, obviously, but generally speaking, it is a bit of a funky looking game sometimes. The graphics are one of the, unfortunately, have not... Okay, so I should probably avoid those smoke clouds. Are not super great at times. I don't think it's a stylistic choice for it to be like the textures to be a little low. I just wonder, yeah, I don't know why they are the way they are, but you're not wrong that it does look like a little bit lower quality than most stuff you would see today. But, you know, it puts less of a strain on your PC, and so more people can play it. So I guess maybe there's that aspect. That's kind of nice, but yeah. The filter, like, also tries to put, like, an outliner, again, like, on everything, like a relatively thick outline, which in some cases can lead to things looking a little funky. Like, any smaller details or stuff, like railings or, like, stuff like that, can look very funky and stuff sometimes, because they'll have, like, this thick outline on it. Or the game will, like, try and draw a thick outline on something that's, like, in the background, and it won't look quite right, or it'll, like, make things shift in a weird way with like the lighting and stuff, so there's a little bit of that going on. It's not too bad. I think it looks better in like natural environments and like big open environments as compared to like more urban environments. Like the capital, unfortunately, does not put its best foot forward on that front, but I think overall it looks okay. But yeah, its graphics are not one of its selling points, I will say. It'll be interesting to see when people are able to like mod the game to turn off the filter, if they can, how it changes the look of the game at all. The upgraded laser cutter, baby. I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much, other than the fact that it does very odd. Oh, wrong button. Huh. Okay. It does very obviously look like it's a game from like an older generation, but like, you know, I play like games like this that are like 10+ years old and like older. I've played games that are older than I am. I don't care. Art style definitely trumps, like, graphical fidelity. The only thing I will say is that, the, graphics in Fantasio definitely don't live up to, the art that has been created for the game. Because the art for the game, especially, like, the 2D portraits and everything, and concept art is just like gorgeous, obviously. Like any of the like talking head portraits looks like really, really good. Like the 2D art for the game is great. It's just that the like 3D models don't like live up to it. Are they just infinitely spawning here? Am I supposed to like be able to farm these out for like resources? Is that what this is? What is this? I suppose so. There's a bit of a filter to it, yeah. How much that kind of stuff bothers you, I guess, is up to personal preference. I think these enemies just infinitely spawn. You could probably farm them out for, like, I guess, loot? But I think they're just here to keep this room that you're gonna pass through more than once. Oh, that was a poison guy. Okay. I imagine it's on the same engine that the Persona 3 Reload engine is on, but I couldn't tell you. I think it's a version of Unreal. That's, I think, what Persona 3 Reload was on, right? Was Unreal. So, I imagine it's on a similar engine. That would just make the most sense to me. Seeing as that's the last game out, that was on a completely new engine, or that was completely on a completely new engine or anything, right? They could use different engines, but I don't know why they would. Internally, it just makes more sense to keep using the same engine everybody knows how to use. But I do think they use Unreal. Yeah, I'm pretty I'm like 95% sure
Replacing nutrient vat.
that the Persona 3 Reload game was Unreal. Because I remember seeing that stuff about that in the modding stuff. Where it was like easier to mod because of being on Unreal and everything. Interesting. We got kind of a bit of an open concept for this game where you can just kind of like do these in whatever order you want. The game will lead you along, it seems like, to each one, but... Oh, I've only got so much time in here before I start dying. Gotcha. Baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh. Hello? Oh. Guy's coming out across there. Is he gonna come to me? Yeah, he is. That's one of the tougher ones, too. Okay. Christian, do you know if it's, like, economical to farm out enemies here? It's probably not. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe on easier difficulties it is, but definitely not on harder ones. Because it seems like it spawns infinite enemies here. Maybe not.
Toxics detected in atmosphere processing. A repair technician has been notified.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I am the repair technician around here, apparently. So I don't know if there's any point in notifying anyone else, but sure, dude. Sure. Alright. Which way are we going first? Looks like we're going this way first. Kind of reminds me of the, one of the last sections of Resident Evil 2. Where you have the whole, like, plant section. With the flamethrower and everything.
Isaac, make us whole again.
Yeah, okay. That's... Oh, shoot. There's just a lot of them? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess. Seems like you're passing through that room a couple of times throughout this section, so they just want to spawn a good amount of enemies so that if you pass through there once, take care of a few enemies and then keep going, you'll have something to do when you go back through again. Keep you on your toes. Would also make sense that you can't infinitely farm them out. Since, like I said, on easier difficulties, it probably is, like, if you have a weapon like this upgraded, you can probably make it economical to infinitely farm out enemies, depending on the type of enemy, but yeah. I imagine the plasma cutter fully upgraded, would technically be economical enough to kill most enemies. Depending on if they drop things or not, I suppose. Oh, there are some random variants there, but... Oh. What are you? You're new. You look like some kind of thumper. Like you were gonna try and thump me with that big old arm of yours. Nope. Where are you? Oh, a lot of you. Okay. Thanks for coming out at the other end of the... Oh, they explode. Oh, okay. Well, gotta be careful of that. They must try and run at you and explode or whatever. Yeah, so best to snipe them from a distance with the laser cutter for sure. You could probably also chuck their arms at other enemies if you cut them off as well, which could be useful. Although it's probably a little hard to do when they're running at you. Huh. Looks like a 0G in there. What are we doing on inventory space? Getting full. Probably by the next time I stop by the safe room, I should, sell some stuff again.
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Let me just pull that down here. Stomp on it. More ammo. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a feel for what's in the room before I step into it.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh, more babies.
Exiting zero gravity.
Why worry about zero gravity when you can just make them come to you?
Entering zero gravity.
Did the other baby drop anything? I don't see anything. Probably didn't, I guess. Alright. I think this is one of the first times I've been in zero gravity. No, I think there was the introduction of zero gravity as well. But, it's been a minute since we've been in zero gravity without, having to worry about oxygen. Where to next? I don't like those spikes. I get a feeling that's going to be an issue later. Messes with my head a little bit. How goes it? It goes pretty well. I've been enjoying Dead Space a bit more than the first couple times I played it. Been getting a bit more used to things. So, there is that. Oh wait, that's the door I came through, isn't it? Gosh darn it. Yeah, because I had to open that one. Yeah, this is messing with my head a little bit. Hello? Can I not hit it from over here, I guess? Okay. Alright, what's gonna come through this time? Nothing? Kinda doubt that. Oh shoot. What's going on? Oh, more babies. Okay. Any more? Nope. Yeah, 0G just kind of like Portal, but like less, more on the fly decision making if that you gotta do. All right. Oh wait, right. I got a wrong button.
Exiting zero gravity.
Yeah, I've been playing on hard, and it's fairly difficult, but I've been over-leveled the whole time, because I spend so much time on the demo, and then, you know me, I just grind a lot off-screen. Like, I've been posting in the Discord about, like, my adventures of spending, like, multiple hours optimizing a grinding route in, like, a dungeon I'm in. By the way, if you're still in the second town, the undead dungeon there, best dungeon I've found for grinding. So, interesting. Yeah. But yeah, no, the game has been decently tough on hard. Like, enemies hit pretty hard. So. And, like, there's still stuff like Beast Eye and stuff that your enemies can do, or some of the bosses can.
Air filtration system still active. Entering the filtration tubes is extremely hazardous.
Gotcha. That and, I wish they gave you more AP in comparison to XP. Because I feel like the AP gain is, like, way too slow in comparison to XP. Like, I'm almost level, I think I'm, like, level 45 right now.
Hello?
In the third town.
Hello, security?
Oh, hold on.
Thank
Hold that
God.
thought.
This is Dr. Cross in hydroponics. I'm trying to locate second engineer Jacob Temple. I can't get through to engineering. Of course I know there's a ship-wide medical alert. That's why I'm trying to locate him. No, we're safe for now, but the tram is down and we can't reach the escape pods. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm still technically at the start of the Harbor Town. We just got through the first challenge or whatever. You know, Bring the Head or whatever. So, I've been grinding in a dungeon with the Minotaurs. Around there, the, like, Catacombs one. And so I've been, like, we're going around and around. I'm level 45 right now, so. But, like, I can't get enough, a good amount of AP, even while stacking, like, a bunch of bonuses, like the accessory to give you more AP, going in on a day with, like, bad weather so you get more AP. It's just not enough to keep up, to get as much AP as I'd like from enemies to keep upgrading my, classes for my characters and keep up on that. So I've had to kind of, like, be like, okay, I don't need all of these things upgraded, right? So... Can I not open this? No. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. I'm just kind of grinding out in the dungeon that I have. Sometimes killing higher level enemies can be worth it. Depending on certain factors of, like, how easy it is to kill them in one turn and stuff. Especially if you drop down to easy, you can sometimes get, like, a one-turn kill, which gets you 150. That gets you an extra 50% on everything, obviously. So that can be a bit more economical than even killing them in the overworld quickly, depending on the circumstance. Oh, hello. Yeah, obviously. Been using that to my advantage recently, obviously, for leveling up archetypes faster. Oh shoot. I think I'm dead. Where'd that one guy go? Yeah. Oh, it, like, ticks over and, gives you an item worth the 1,000 experience at every 1,000 experience. It's pretty useful. I like that they added that. So you can, like, level up, archetypes that you just unlocked. Or, or like use an archetype you've already ranked up for a little while, or you can put like 3 people's worth of archetype experience into like one archetype through the items and level it up like 3 times as fast. All 3 of those, it's like a really good thing to have. It's something we figured out in the demo, since people were maxing out their archetypes in the demo and like farming those out to use for when the main game came out, obviously. Nice. Figured there'd be a power node here. Yeah, pretty much. I have to do that a little bit. Tonight I have to finish maxing out a couple more archetypes, some tier 2 archetypes for my characters. And then tomorrow I'll probably farm out some leaves for Moore's next quest, since I have to hang out with somebody to unlock the upgraded commander archetype, and then I have to get that to rank 15. So I'll probably just hoard enough leaves to get to rank 15 so that once I rank up that person, I can go and rank up more right away. Start working on his next quest. That elevator music? Sounds like it. None yet. I'm still in the 3rd town. I'm getting pretty close on the first 2. The redhead girl and your best friend. They're both like rank 5 or 6. And then I've also gotten to like rank 6 with the
Warning. 10 kiloton mass detected.
The igniter girl. But again, I'm right at the start of the 3rd town. I think I'm doing pretty well on like keeping up with archetypes and stuff. I haven't met a skill check yet that I couldn't pass. So that's been pretty good. And we're trucking along there pretty well. I'll probably honestly do, if you want to know the truth, I'll probably do better than you at that in the like long term. Just because I'll probably end up spending more time mapping it out. Like I spent like a whole couple hours off stream on like Sunday or whatever, mapping out all the things I wanted to do and like figuring out the best route while staying in town at the 2nd town, like how to best use up my time that I had left. So because I usually tend to do a little bit better than you at that kind of thing, like mathing out like the day-to-day stuff, just because I spent a lot of time like figuring out what I can do between streams. At least historically speaking. Oh, right, this is the room we were already in. Gotcha, okay. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying the game overall so far. I don't know if I have a good grasp of the difficulty, because I've been over-leveled this whole time. But even on hard, it's been hard, even though I'm, like, obviously over-leveled and stuff. So there's that, I guess. Good to do. So, but I've been enjoying the game, obviously, so far. Looking forward to figuring out, like, some more of the social stuff, probably, a little bit as well here. Because I'll probably, like, math out the best thing to do. Ouch! Ah, standing here too long. Off stream as well for the day-to-day stuff. I don't know. It feels a little samey because for probably both you and me, who've been playing a lot of Atlas games, it feels very samey to a lot of other Atlas games, but at the same time, it feels like kind of a combination of a couple of different things of Atlas games, like a few different Atlas games. So by dint of that, it becomes a bit novel and stuff. Like the gameplay, like the battles, very much feel like SMT battles with the press turn system and everything, obviously, and the difficulty. The day-to-day stuff is obviously Persona with a slight twist on it, in a different format, you know. And then the job system is pretty similar to like the Etrian Odyssey series, with a lot of overlap in terms of like different types of jobs and stuff, and the 2-row system. And then the dungeon design is just straight up Persona 5 dungeon design, like down to like safe rooms and everything. Obviously, I have so much shotgun ammo. I need to sell some of that. Too full. I could probably buy some more plasma energy, if anything. But yeah, I think the game is very good. It's kind of like, it's something that people have wanted for a long time, which I think is a more mature Persona game, kind of in that way, where you still have the aspects of like hanging out with people and stuff, but it's got a more mature storyline and everything. I think the setting is really strong, and everything. So there is that. To think, I think it's very interesting to think about like the fact that like so many people, I don't know, it's been interesting to see like that this is a game that's reaching outside of the usual people who play JRPGs. Like there's a bunch of people in my feed who I just watch outside of like JRPG stuff that are playing this game because it's like one of the new hot games, you know. Like the people who play the not hot new games are playing the Refantasio, you know. So that's how you know it's like very popular. Yeah. Well, keep in mind, Union, it's actually easier to rank up people than normal Persona because you don't have to like hang out with people once to get their bond level up and then rank them up. You just immediately hang out with them and then rank them up. So it's a little bit easier in that aspect, but you also have like less time overall in the game. Like you have like what, 3 months? I think I mathed it out at one point. Oh shit, I don't know if I still have the number written down anywhere. But I think it's like you need to do 120 some hangouts because only 12 of the 14 social links are like ones you have to hang out with, because there's the Pixie Girl, who's a story-based one, and then more doesn't take up time. And then you have like 380 some hangout sessions, give or take, or like slots to hang out with people, give or take, because you know, some days you just can't do stuff, but it's around that much. So, but you have to take into account you don't get access to everybody at the start. You have to do social link or social stat checks and everything. So I think it's definitely going to be possible to do all the bond ranks in one go. But it's interesting to me that they said that like you wouldn't be able to do all the dungeons and stuff in one go. This area should be mostly clear since we already cleared it out because I did this out of order a little bit. But we should check by and check and stop by the bench a minute. Since I just bought the 2 power nodes, keep upgrading the shotgun. I guess I could have saved that one other power node and then upgraded the rig as well again, but I just upgraded the rig, so let me get like some of these other upgrades first, I guess. Overall, I think I'm doing a pretty good job at hoarding the materials I need and getting rid of the ones I don't, and being economical with stuff so I can like buy as much as I want. I guess we could have also opened up this, but it's just ammo and stuff. Maybe if I come by again and I have one on me. I think I'd rather keep upgrading the shotgun for now, since there's not like a blueprint or anything behind it.
Vegetative anomalies detected in the East Grove chamber.
Gotcha. Yeah. Did you notice, by the way, that the chapel dungeon gets or like the first major dungeon gets some extra quests to do, by the way, for a return value? I don't know if the other ones do so far, because I'm only on the third area, or like the third town, so I don't know if like the second one is gonna get like more quests later on, but at least the first one has gotten more quests now that I'm in the third town, so that's kind of interesting. Another, like, a reason to revisit.
Quarantine activated.
Nah. Quarantine activated, that means there's something in here I gotta kill. Lift the quarantine. Here's something moving around. Oh, big old boy. Okay, the shotgun does not slow it down. Holy cow. Wow. I see why the plasma cutter fully upgraded is just broken as heck. Alright. Too bad the shotgun doesn't knock that thing backwards at all, but yeah. Hey, power node. Yeah. I was wondering, because there's that locked door downstairs on your first visit. I was wondering if, like, that was a demo thing, because I checked back there once we were out of the demo, and, like, it wasn't open, so that was, like, super annoying, because I went through the whole dungeon, and I was like, huh, there's no way to open that door. But, yeah, looks like you have to do it on a return visit. There should be a poison pod hiding behind the elevator in this room. Activate the switch to open the compartment it's hiding in. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, I can't get off. Maybe I have to aim down from here. Or, like, find a way back down without using the elevator, maybe? Either way, let me grab these resources a minute. There's also some rooms downstairs that I didn't check, so I should check those maybe a minute. Looks like I can't get off the elevator once I start it up, though. There's also the feeding thing over here, so maybe that's it. Oh, I see, it's like hiding down there. So if I hit this thing, and then I run over here. Oh, I see. So I have to hit the switch and then, like... Oh, I see. Hit the switch.
Replacing nutrient vat.
Slow that thing down. Run over here. Line up the shot. Kill it. Nice! That's a little fun little puzzle. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I hit that switch in the last area, and it didn't really do anything, so I was thinking maybe it would be part of, like, a repeat visit, but yeah. Interesting. Hiding in the same spot as the last one. Or, like, a symmetrical spot as the last area of the same type. Weezers? Makes sense. With their, like, enlarged lungs, it looks like. Oh, nice. Stasis refill? Yeah. Need that. Okay. By the way, so a couple of things to note about the AP accessory union that you can buy in the second town that I noticed, or sorry, the third town. So It doesn't work for overworld battles, only for turn-based ones. It also doesn't show up in the like post-battle screen if the MC isn't wearing it, because the post-battle screen seems to only reflect what the MC gained in terms of like XP and AP and everything. That. And then it's a 20%. No, is it 50% or 20%? It's 50%. Yeah, it's 50%. My bad. It's a 50% buff. So if you have the buff from both the weather and, or if you have the buff from the one-turn kill and the accessory, it's 100%. I'm not sure what the buff on weather is because I haven't been able to test that properly, since I would need to go to a dungeon without the weather and then go back to the dungeon with the weather. So I haven't been able or had the time to do that. I could do that, but it would take me some IRL time, so I haven't done that yet. Because I'd have to like reload a save, go to the dungeon and stuff. But I could do that since I'm currently at a dungeon with the weather buff, so.
Hydroponics log, Dr. Cross reporting. Something huge just slammed into the hull near food storage. It wasn't a rogue asteroid. I know what that sounds like. But it was big and heavy. I'll report again when I know more.
I think this level is the last one I should do. It's asking me to go up to the 3rd level for now, so let's go do that. Oh, there's a... Yep. Alright, let's go back down the 2nd level and... Let's see. Where's the game want me to head? Oh. Yeah, it wants me to head up this way. Okay. Yes. I thought it. I had plenty of time to grind during the dungeon, so... The weapon you get from it is actually pretty good. It can be appraised or, you know, purified at the church. And the weapon you get there, like once it's purified by the church, it applies fire damage to melee attacks used by the person who uses it. It's a double-handed sword, so it's good for the soldier class. And the damage on it is not bad. It lasted me up until like the last dungeon of the 2nd town. So it's pretty good. And if you can get it purified before doing the 1st dungeon, it could help a lot there. Because, you know, fire weakness, zombies. So. But yeah, it's pretty good for that. What am I doing on ammo for the... Yeah. Yeah, it might be good to open up that power node thing. I need to sell some of the shotgun ammo. Because we're almost out of ammo on the plasma cutter, which we obviously don't want to be on. Out of ammo. We only have this and like one other clip. Gosh darn it, not again. That got me. I jumped on that one. Alright. Hey, yet another good reason to upgrade the plasma cutter. I think it's like level 20 or so. I think I beat it at like level 15, 16 with the party. It's not that bad. Because I think you can abuse its weaknesses with, I think, ice magic, if I remember correctly. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
This is Temple, acting chief engineer. I came down here to find Dr. Elizabeth Cross, but she's not here. In fact, I can't find anyone. Just more of this organic shit everywhere. I'm going to check the mining deck. It's about the only place I haven't looked yet.
Then again, I grinded quite a bit, like I said, for the demo. So, but if I had to do it over again, I don't think it would be too bad either. I've been thinking about the Pixie-only run already. Since it would be an MC-only run, I think it would be a lot of fun. Especially since, you know, you'd have to do, have your 2 party members that you have just defend. So, like, the first couple of dungeons, you would just have, like, 2 or 3 party members defending. So you would want to get those, accessories that, like, have the press turn cost of defending. And then have your MC probably use the accessory that gives them 2 actions a turn. Or like 2 actions in a row. So I think it would be pretty interesting. I think it could be pretty fun. It would be hard, probably. I'd have to do quite a bit of grinding in like the first dungeon or so. Probably use the same demo tactic of grinding against the infinitely spawning skeletons, but it'd be interesting to see how it plays out throughout the entire run. But yeah. Yeah, I could see a month or 2. See, I don't see a good spot to land. At least not over there. Ah, all these walls of flesh. Yeah, I figured that was the case, since the game let me refill my stasis before coming in here. Oh, hello. Babies. Oh, shoot. Grab the ammunition. Alright. Didn't do too bad. That spiral of flesh. I think I have to go on this wall and then hop over here. Yeah, I guess if you don't have anybody to moderate the Discord server while you're gone, and stuff, then maybe you like put a pause on it or whatever. I think that was the last one.
That's the last one, Isaac.
Yeah, now I just gotta get out of here.
To restart the oxygen
Babies.
Once the air's clean, you can get into food storage.
Ouch.
I've been reading these reports. The crew all began having mass hallucinations. And, well, I just saw my brother on a security monitor. And that's just not possible.
Yeah, I've been seeing my dead wife, or my wife who is probably dead, or crazy. Probably the first. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't talk about it too much, but I did mention it. But I did beat, you know, I already talked about it, you know, never mind. I was gonna say I beat, Spec Ops The Line, but I already mentioned that, I think. Yeah, I guess. Being online all the time, probably pretty anxiety-inducing in some cases. I, remember I popped over to Twitter for, like, 5 seconds the other day and watched a viral video of a woman getting shot by police because she charged one of them with a knife. So, yeah. There we go. Internet can be exhausting sometimes. Can I not jump over there? There we go.
Exiting zero gravity.
Okay. Let's refill my stasis because I'm completely empty. Just the 4 Union. I'm a little bit before getting the 5th one, the Dancer Girl, because I'm at the part where I have to prepare to infiltrate the ship. So. It does take a while before you can mix and match party members. The MC only run, or like you could like remove party members that are just defending, and it would take until like I assume after that part to be able to remove people. I think I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. Just got to go back to that main room. I'll probably spawn some more stuff along the way, but save a minute. So far, I've liked all the party members. It's kind of like what I thought with the story, where, for ReFantazio, where, like, the individual characters are good, but the overall story is kind of eh. It's alright. It's not anything crazy so far. I'm interested to see what they do with the fourth wall breaking stuff a little bit, and all that kind of stuff, and some of the themes that they're working on. And it's cool that they are tackling, like, very serious themes in a fantasy setting, because, like, a lot of fantasy settings recently are just, like, pretty happy-go-lucky. Like, the most they'll do is, like, slavery so that the MC can buy himself a cute girl slave. Like, and that's as far as they'll go with it. Or something like that, but, that's... So it's interesting to see, like, a fantasy setting that's taken, like, very seriously. It's funny, too, because they have that disclaimer right at the start of, like, we do not condone racism, by the way. Yeah, I saw that with the summoner class, where, like, they summon demons. I guess it makes sense, like, for a summoner class. And they had to work in Jack Frost somehow, I guess. They didn't have to, but, you know, he's the Atlas mascot at this point, so... It's a fun way of doing things, I guess. Or, like, working in some of the demons as, like, you know, hey, we're Atlas. Here's a way to work in demons that feels relatively, you know, not super far out there. Because, like, otherwise, like, what were they gonna do? Like, create entirely... Like, because the only other... Probably what it was is they wanted to have the summoner class, but then they were like, well, what do they summon? Do they summon spirits, or... Oh, well, we have all these demon models. Let's just use those, and then we get to use, like, Jack Frost and stuff. It's just, like, way more economical on the dev side, because they already have all those models and animations and stuff, so they just get to reuse them. And it's like, yeah, we're Atlas. Here's demons. Cool. So, that's probably what it was. Just saves on dev time, and, you know, the way they get to have their mascots in there and stuff, so... Yeah, let's do that, and then I can buy 3 power nodes and put them into the, rig a minute. Some of the designs are pretty cool. Keep in mind, I'm only just getting to the rank 2, or like tier 2 archetypes, but the merchant is obviously very broken. I think out of all the early game, archetypes, it's obviously the most broken one, with its high crit ability that's based on money. Granted, you need to spend money, but it's not a ton. You can also get that abacus that like doubles the damage but doubles the cost of like merchant skills, so it can cost 1,000, but it also like doubles the amount of damage output it does, which is kind of nuts. So 4 nodes. Ooh, fancy. Apart from that, it's interesting that the second tier of Knight is Magic Knight, and then, like, the third tier of the Seeker being called Soul Hacker is kind of a funny / a fun nod to obviously Atlus's other games. I should probably start saving up credits for the 4th tier of armor after this, since I'm pretty good on power nodes for right now. And probably the 4th tier of armor will come up soon-ish, so. Okay.
Flushing all air vents. Restoring nitrogen and oxygen levels. Food storage lockdown lifted.
Here. Where now? Through the door. Okay. Yeah, it's a fun little nod. Although I will say, so I did want to talk about this a little bit, and I did a little bit on stream, with ReFantazio, the translation stuff. Some people were complaining about the translation. I've only been able to find like one tweet of somebody like showing a comparison shot, and like I couldn't verify, or I didn't have the time to verify that that translation that they had was accurate compared to the actual translation. And like some of it was just kind of eh. It was from the demo. There's a part like towards the beginning where it looked like in the English translation the pixie girl was being a bit more harsh in the original, but I couldn't verify that the translation that they were providing compared to the original compared to the official was any more accurate, really. And then also like the other comparison they had with the Baron guy wasn't like really that different, so I didn't really see too much of a problem with that. The only other thing I've noticed on that front is that instead of being called a brawler, if you go to the JP voices, if you swap to the quote-unquote brawler class, they just straight up call it monk in the JP like voice acting. So I think, but that's just them, I think, trying to avoid like religious references and stuff. So that's not necessarily like them changing things because they think it's better. It's just them trying to avoid religious references because that stuff's a little more touchy in like the West and stuff. But yeah, kind of dumb because like monk is a class that's been in JRPG. Something I noticed. Yeah, I saw that. That's also kind of interesting as well.
Hydroponics logged in with Dr. Cross. It's hard for me to believe what I'm seeing here. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to the mining deck. I hear that's where survivors are gathering. Jacob, I'll wait for you there.
Survivors, eh? I didn't see too many of them when I was in the mining deck. Did I? I think I've been to the mining deck. Oh. Come on. Open up. Come on. Open back up for me, please. What's the JP voice line for that?
Unknown antigen injected into the filtration.
Oh, right, this is the poison I had for that thing. Yeah, the games have been pretty good so far. There are definitely a few of those kind of games.
Damn it. The poison wasn't strong enough. Still alive. Get in there and kill
Oh,
it
great,
before
I have to
contaminate
fight
the
it.
entire ship.
Alright. Yeah, so far the games have been pretty good. I was pretty unnerved by it at the start, but as time has gone on and I've gotten a bit more comfortable playing the game,
Zero gravity.
I've been enjoying it more and more. I'm guessing I have to throw these explosives at them? The line is Messiah. That makes sense, yeah. I don't know if that's really a reference or anything. Again, it's probably just them, like I said, trying to lessen, like... Oh, hello. Thanks for the good luck, Christian. Ouch. I'm guessing I need to jump when it does that. Good thing I upgraded this gun, huh? Quite a few resources around here. Ouch. I can see why, though. A few times at this point, but... Oh, shoot. Well, thankfully I'm invincible in the knockdown animation. What the heck? Am I supposed to shoot those, or, like, you know, throw them back at me? Here's hoping I have enough ammunition for this. Oh, I'm running out of ammunition here. Oh, shit. I thought that was resources for some reason. There is resources there, though. Yeah, seems like the game is spawning more regular, like, ammo, so you can, like, eventually beat it if you didn't bring enough. I guess you could also throw, like, explosives at it, too. Seems like there's a couple of different ways to beat this boss, which is cool. Ah, shoot. Just judge the timing on that. Haha! That hit stunned on that. Alright. Oh, more ammunition. I also need to heal when I get a chance. There we go. I think I can just avoid these by strafing the left and right. an eye out for any ammo I might have missed. Next time to that one. Yeah, I don't know. If there is a problem with the translation of Brief Fantasio, people will figure it out and tell us. You know, people will notice that there's a difference and, like, will say something about it. I could probably figure it out myself if I, like, spent time on it, but, like, I don't know. Like, obviously I'm not fluent in Japanese or anything, so I would need to, like, research it properly to be able to figure it out. Until I can do such research or something like that, or I see somebody else's, I can double check somebody else's research in a video or something. I'll hold off on like saying anything too much about the translation. Nice. Hey, I won. That wasn't too bad. That was a lot less worse than I thought it would be. All right, let me see if I can find any resources
You did it.
that are spawned in.
Hammond, do you read? Oxygen levels are returning to normal.
Hammond?
Damn it. He's gone again.
Yep.
No sign of his rig anywhere. It's up to us now. I've got a plan to get off this ship. I've located an SOS beacon on the mining deck.
I'm sure Hammond will show up again at some point.
We might be able to send a distress call. Oh god. I don't know how much longer that door will hold.
Alright. I don't see any more resources that spawned in that I missed. So, guess let's head back the way we came. Well, one of them isn't, at least. Sure, that's not the last big ugly we'll be fighting at some point. That was at weekend. We sprayed poison on it, and it was still alive enough to give us a hard time, huh? The Leviathan is no more! Long live the Leviathan! Alright. Let me see here. I think I'm just gonna sell some of these medium med packs. Unless I'm miscounting the ticks, I think I'm... Well, let me save and then... Oh, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure Hammond passed away in a peaceful manner that will not come back to bite us at all. I'm sure Hammond found a way off the ship and he is doing just fine. I'm sure nothing can go wrong. I'm sure it's all fine. When was the last time somebody disappeared and then turned out to have turned into a monster? Never, exactly. That's never happened. And it'll never happen. Not in a game like this. Alright. I'm just gonna save up on money for right now, because I get the feeling that the next tier of rig will be available relatively soon. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing okay. Let's get a little bit farther and complete this chapter, I think. And then that'll probably be good. We're gonna have to walk right by where we last saw Hammond, so I guess we'll see if he's still there, or what's left of him is still there, or if it's mysteriously vanished. Ooh. Oh, actually, since we use so much against the Leviathan there. Yeah, let me buy 2 of those. And then reload. Save. Okay. So we're heading back to the tram. Okay. Again, we're gonna have to walk right past where Hammond was. He was right here, wasn't he? I think he was. Somewhere nearby. So the fact that he's not there anymore is not good. Nor is his body, which at least we know where that is. But... yeah, I've been having a lot more fun with this game once I got past like that first week there. The second week here has been a lot more fun. I don't know, maybe I've just gotten accustomed to the game. Like, I'm still, like, the game still gets me a couple of times with, like, new enemies and, like, jump scares and stuff. But, like, the, like, moment-to-moment gameplay is pretty fun. And, like, I'm fairly confident in my ability to play now, so I'm not, like, super worried about it, you know? Like, I feel confident in my ability to take on normal enemies and stuff on this difficulty at this point in the game. Alright. Chapter 6 completed. Nice. Let's get to the next safe room, and then that'll probably be a good place to call it for today. Save my progress? Sure. Does it always offer you to save between chapters? Probably. Probably I'm overthinking it. Alright, where are we heading? Looks like we're getting off and heading over to that safe room. This is, I think, one of the first areas we were. Because isn't that, like, thing down there, the hangar, where we first landed? I think so. It's like the engineering section, right?
This may be our last chance of getting out of here alive, Isaac.
Or the mining deck, yeah.
There's an asteroid loaded up in the mining bay waiting to be smelted. If you attach the SOS beacon to it, you can launch it away from the ship to make a clean broadcast. The beacon's on the maintenance subdeck. You can launch the asteroid from the control room. Damn, the control room is locked. It looks like they keep an emergency access key on the processing subdeck. Couldn't be easy, could it? I don't know how much more of this I can take.
You don't know how much more of this you can take. I'm the one busting my ass almost. I don't know, do we really want to set an SOS beacon? I feel like we more want to way off this rock, or this tomb, and blow it up on our way out, but whatever. Not like, apparently Isaac's got any better ideas. Or if he does, apparently he has no way of communicating them. It's interesting that you say that Elizabeth, the girl there, has more of a role in the remake, since she's like one of the, like, what, 2 or 3 characters that you see throughout this entire game. I guess that makes more sense. I can see them rewriting her slightly, because she does come off as a little bit annoying here in this version of the game. Not too bad, but, like, you know, there's a little bit of, like, she suspects Hammond. I think what's annoying is that she suspects Hammond to the point of, like, not listening to him at the start of the game. And, like, you as the player don't really have a reason not to trust Hammond, since he seems to be the only competent person still alive, like, once his troops die. Like, yeah, he might be hiding something from you, but you have no way of knowing that, at the start, at least. And the fact that, like, she's suspicious of him the whole time. Hello? Something on the other side of the wall, probably. For reasons, like, you can't relate to. Because she has, like, knowledge of, like, that he's from some sort of, like, government organization or something, it seems like. Which would be enough to make you suspicious of him, probably. But you don't have that context as, like, the player. So, I don't know. It's not a big deal. Like, she seems more and more competent than Hammond, as Hammond is slowly, like, worn down by the ship and everything. But definitely at the start, she's a little grating. Or at least I think so. So, it's interesting that you say that she's been reworked to have a bit of a bigger role in the remake. Alright. I don't have any, yeah, I don't have any power nodes right now. That's fine. I'm pretty happy with how we're doing on upgrades anyway, because I guess we can just at least take a look and see, like, what we would spend upgrades on in a minute. Because Plasma Cutter is fully upgraded, so that's nice. It's been very useful. The Force Gun has a few upgrades in it. We could grab one more before we have to start spending more upgrades to get to other upgrades. So, probably grab that, like, reload upgrade and then hold off for a little bit. It seems like... Christian, do you remember how many chapters this game has? Because we're on chapter 7. I feel like the Leviathan is definitely like a halfway point or something. In which case, there should be enough time to upgrade, like, one more gun to full at this rate. But we do have the rig, which needs 3 more power nodes, and then its HP will be fully upgraded, and we can pick up the air upgrades as well. Don't know if you need that on a first playthrough on normal, but could be useful. At least the HP would be useful, and then we could always pick up the air upgrades later, as well as putting stuff into the Force Gun. Although, more than anything, I think I should save up for the Tier 4 suit that shows up probably sometime soonish. Because I imagine there's, like, 2 more tiers of upgrades for the suit, since the left side of Isaac isn't armored at all. So you can see, like, on the right side, he's got the, like, shoulder guard and the arm bracer. I assume that, like, the 4th and 5th tier upgrades add that same armor to his left side as well. But yeah. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Or maybe not, because, like, the left arm does have that, like, one gadget on it, but I imagine that would just be incorporated into the armor of the suit. Anyway, I guess let's just save and wrap up for today. Chapter 7, Into the Void. A lovely title. Alright, I think that'll be good for today. Sorry, I know I talked a lot about, Refantasio there, which might not be... oh, I was just wondering if you remembered how many, chapters were in the, in this game. I can look it up, though. Dead Space... chapters. Yeah, there's 12. Okay, so yeah, we're a little over the halfway point for the game since we're on chapter 7. So yeah, that makes sense then, that the Leviathan is a halfway point. And if we keep going at this pace, then we'll probably, yeah, we'll definitely get this game done before October, which would be good. We actually might finish the game on October 31st, which would be appropriate. So, yeah, because if we do, what, 3 chapters a stream-ish, then, well, or like 2, isn't it? Seems just like the first few chapters I was a little bit slower on. Well, we did have internet problems on last Thursday, so, yeah, it's 12, with the final chapter being Dead Space, or called Dead Space. And then Let me see here. Oh yeah, Dead Space rig upgrades. I want to see if the next one is coming up soon. Oh, there's 6. Interesting. Is this Dead Space 1 or 2? This is Dead Space remake. Whatever, it's probably about the same. It's 35. Yeah, it's 35K, and it's located in Chapter 7. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Yeah, Chapter 7 costs 35K, so I should start saving up for that. Alright, sounds good. Alrighty, I will talk to you guys on Saturday for Refantasio. I'll have to go and grind some, I guess, here after dinner. And then, if I don't see you then, maybe I'll see you next Tuesday for more Dead Space. Thanks for hanging out, Christian, Union, Nash, anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD. Jeppo, I think, is lurking, probably. But yeah, hope you guys all have a good rest of your week and everything. Hope you have a good Friday. And in case I don't see you, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. See you guys.